This woman gets hospitalized after letting 50 guys run a choo-choo on her balloon knot. This story is absolutely disgusting. We have fallen so far from God's grace. Let's get straight into it.
Hey guys, come with me today to have reconstructive surgery on my back door. You may be wondering, how did I get myself into this situation?
Not much to wonder, honey. We've got a pretty good idea. Like I say, I'm not the smartest guy. You know, I'm not the brightest crayon in the tool shed. But I think I got a pretty good idea what's going on. Pretty good idea.
You see, I thought it would be a fun idea to let 50 guys in my back door.
See, a fun idea for me is like, you know, fishing, going out with Cass and getting a nice meal. The last thing I thought about when having fun is letting 50 guys shish kebab you. It's really not something I think, you know what, that's good fun. Maybe I'm wrong, chat.
Along with my friend Lily Phillips, because, you know, we like to do things that are crazy.
Savory character there as well.
But with that being said, I did a number on that back door. Not only that, but I've been doing this for a really long time.
No, these guys did numbers on your back door.
So, for several years. And there's a lot of girls in the industry who haven't been doing it really long, or they haven't done it at all. So, I mean,
imagine flexing your fit right before you get your butthole. Like, imagine flexing your fit right before you get your butthole worked on. This woman's going to get surgery on her tuchus, flexing her fit. Look at the Uggs. What is that?
If you think about it, I've been doing it for almost 21 years because I'm almost 37. So
21 years in this industry? Golly.
Yeah, do the math. I've been doing it for a really
resume looking like a graveyard.
Really long time. And with this line of work that I'm in, it needs to look perfect. And, you know, here I am at the surgery place. Hi. Yes, Tiffany.
It needs to look perfect. I'm sorry, but if 50 guys punch anything, it ain't looking perfect.
Okay. Taking a urine test to make sure I'm not pregnant, which I am not because, you know, I only do the back door. I really do think that this might become a trend, and I'm just putting this out there. Unless you're wanting to pay thousands of dollars, don't try this at home. Would I do this again?
Maybe it's
probably, but that's because I'm a professional.
Would I try this again? Probably. Bro, what? If I was in this much pain, I'd be like, I'm never doing this again in my life. This woman said, yeah, I'll probably do it again. I got food poisoning, eat some raw shellfish. Yeah, I might do it again. It was good. The texture was solid.
Professional. This was one of the most painful recoveries I've ever been through. So you can see the pain. It was so bad because I had stitches in there. It was so hard to push and every moment hurt. But yeah, hopefully I can share this experience and bring awareness to this.
Bring awareness? This isn't something that just happened to you. This is something you chose to do. Bring awareness. This isn't something that just happens all the time. This is a feat you have to actually put some effort in. Bring awareness. Let's bring awareness to like hungry children. Let's bring awareness to the crazy divorce rates right now of why women are divorcing men. Let's bring awareness to that. Not this.
And that OnlyFans, at first, it was so easy for people to paint it as like this great thing where they're going to empower the creators and they're going to make the porn industry safer and they're going to like let the women be in control. And then OnlyFans started doing PG content where they would take porn stars and OnlyFans creators and they would have them do normal TV shows. And this is happening right now. So it's like a travel show or like a cooking show, but it's like a porn star doing a cooking show so that then you can have this porn star on TV on mainstream daytime television. And you can have your 5-year-old, your 8-year-old, your 12-year-old watching a porn star cook food and it's totally normal. And that is like subversion 101 is start to just blur the lines more and get more and more people, make it normalized, make it part of culture and society in the exact same way that LGBTQIA plus is just trying to bleed into our schools and into our like as though it's just normal.
What would it?
Yeah, no, that's the biggest problem I've seen is that they're trying to normalize all this degenerate behavior. And dude, I remember back in my day, the only girls you could see naked was the ones that really liked you. Or if you did a quick search on the interwebs, that's the only time. But nowadays, It's almost every girl is selling her fudge dragon balloon knot on the internet for $4.99. It's absolutely wild to me that the access that men have to this stuff. Like when I was a kid, it was not like that. Chat, was it like that when you were a kid? I don't know how old a lot of you guys are. I think a lot of you guys are around my age, like 25 and up. But like for most guys, it was very tough to see a woman without clothes. It was difficult. It wasn't just like nowadays any guy can. It's crazy. Like you have unfiltered access to it. And I think this is a really slippery slope that we're letting these OF women get on regular daytime TV shows. Because it does start to normalize this degenerate behavior. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I don't believe that those women should be allowed on any format that is not the one that they participate in, doing their OF thing. They should not be allowed to do PG content on cooking shows. We should normalize this behavior. This behavior should be shameful in society, in my opinion. It doesn't help anything. Doesn't help with family building. Promiscuous women typically don't marry. And if they do marry, they divorce at a very high rate. It doesn't help the men because now men are competing against thousands of other men for one woman because a woman's getting all this attention. It's not good. It just doesn't. If it actually helps society, I'd be like, cool, you know what? Let's do that. Liberate it. Yeah, go for it, honey. Yeah, 50 men in your back door. Yeah, but it doesn't help. Like the woman that we reacted to in the beginning, she's probably single and alone and probably has a few cats and probably will, sadly, she probably won't ever have a man. She won't ever have kids. Like what guy would see that and go, you know what? I want to wife her up. That's my type of woman right there. There's no honor in that. As men, we honor your exclusivity and your modesty. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men see women and we value femininity. We value what's in the mirror, what's on the scale, and also your modesty. How much of a lady you were like. Not a lady of the night, a lady for us. Exclusivity. As soon as you're for everyone, you lose your value. It's like if I was to give you a lollipop and it was wrapped up and you'd be like, oh, nice. Dude, thank you for the lollipop. You'd probably take it, unwrap it, put it in your mouth and eat it, right? If I was to give you a lollipop that I'd licked on, the dude next to me had licked on, somebody else dropped it on the ground, somebody else licked on it, somebody else spit on it, and then handed it to you, you'd be like, yeah, I'm good. Brother, I don't want that. I know it's a simple analogy, but it's an easy way to explain how men, we don't want something that's been shared a lot. We want something that's very exclusive to us. And it's mainly because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. So I've got 2 things we're going to feature today. Number 1, shout out to Carbon for more chicken jerky. Carbon, appreciate you, brother. Loki absolutely loves these. So thank you so much for sending these. But we have something kind of special. Sadly, I can't feed him this treat because it's absolutely huge. This is from Just Jeremy. But dude, look at this thing, bro.
Big back, big back.
Bro, this is as big as Loki, bro. He calls this the big backbone, but we got a letter from Jeremy, so let's get into it. To Levi Nichs from Just Jeremy. Hello, Levi. I was the artist formerly known as Jeremy. You can call me Just Jeremy. I could not help myself. I got your son Loki some more goodies. One is a big bone, aka big back bone.
Big back.
And second is turkey tendons, which are over there. We'll do that on another episode. I know he will enjoy them. Still watch your content. I watch all the content. By far, you are the best. I love your compassion, charm, and humor. I found you on YouTube a year ago. I, too, am an alumni of Kevin Samuels. Shout out to The Godfather. I've already stopped chasing women a decade ago, and I'm happy with my choice. I am not focused on pulling B words. I need to do better with my life. People at work in my social life respects me now, and I earned a lifetime friendship with them. Good for you, brother. I also lost my mother a year ago. My condolences. Still recovering from my loss. Me and my mother were very close, which probably qualifies me as a son husband. Never heard of that term before. Well, Shubin and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Don't be a son husband. Levi, I look at you as an older brother, uncle, and a father figure that I never had. Appreciate that, brother. It's a huge compliment. I would like your fashion tips in game. I already have a beard. People are digging my beard. I want to do even better though than I'm doing now. And yes, I need to lose weight. Before the pandemic, I lost all my weight, but sadly, the weight is creeping back. Unfortunately, I am a big back once again.
Big back.
But in time, I will change that. I am very busy getting my life back in order. I am doing a complete overhaul. I am doing everything that I always wanted to do. I'm a lifetime member of the Levi Nichs Nation. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. If you want some fashion advice or some, I guess tips on style, book a chat, brother, and we will talk for an entire hour, and I will give you my full attention and put you on game. Let's get Loki some chicken jerk now. Wait. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. There you go. He's getting good at that. He's getting good at being able to bite the jerk off of the camera. You're a jerk. I know. Let me close this jerky because it smells like a fart. He loves eating that jerky though, dude. But yeah, this big backbone is absolutely massive. Like, Jeremy, I would give it to him, bro, but he couldn't even pick it up. That bone weighs as, much as half of his body. So I got some more clips here. Let's get into it.
What would it take for you to give on the first date?
Take me on a good date, show me a good time.
It would have to be like the best date of my life.
I love giving blowjobs. Not a lot. Do that shit for sport.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Typically, men play soccer, football, hockey, baseball. She gives for sport. We have fallen so far from God's grace. So far.
I hate when you don't behave.
I hate when you gave me to Dad. It's confusing.
Flawless victory.
I bet a lot of people can resonate with that, though. You know what I mean? I hate that you gave me multiple dads. Like, what am I supposed to do? I saw this street interview and absolutely cracked up. If you were a boy for one day, what would you do? Look at these women's reactions, dude.
Was a boy?
Yeah, what would you do?
I'm not gonna say this.
We know what you would do, honey.
I'm not gonna say it. Let me think of
You'd be choking the chicken.
something else. I don't know. I'll just talk to some girls and see how it is from a different side. Point of view.
It's absolutely brutal. It's not easy. Women are like, yeah, I think I would just go flirt with girls. No, you wouldn't.
Stop the cap.
You would get shut down faster than a Windows 98 computer.
So you would do pickup, basically?
Yeah, I would do pickup, yeah. I'd be better at it than...
If you
They always say they'd be better. I'm going to keep it a buck. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women historically do not have game. They rely on their looks, and men approach them. Women have no game. You know what women's game is? Hey. What's up? That's not game.
A boy, right, like me or him, for one day, what would you do? What's like the first thing you would do?
You know what she's thinking. She's daydreaming.
I would flirt with girls.
Every girl is saying the same thing.
First thing I do, go on a walk in the night, like 4 a.m. or something.
Stupid.
What? That's the first thing you would do? 4 a.m., go on a walk? Why? Nothing ever good happens at 4 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So here you think it's not safe going for a walk, let's say if you're a girl?
I feel like I wouldn't feel comfortable walking in the night.
Aw, feel. I feel like I wouldn't just... I feel.
Alone. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like it would be more safe.
If you were a boy for one day, what would you do?
Okay.
What's the first thing you would do?
Pójdę do toalety na stojąco. Bo
Oh, wow.
Ciekawa, jak to jest.
So you're lazy, so you just want to like
Tak.
go to the toilet.
Just relax, yes.
That's the first one.
Tak.
Okay.
If those are regular everyday women, I don't know what country he's in, but Lord have mercy, you walk around America, you ain't seeing that level. You ain't seeing... I was having a discussion with my brother-in-law talking about, I think Eastern European women are probably prettier on average than American women. And it's mainly because I saw that study the other day. It was like 75% of Americans are overweight. That's crazy to me, brother. 75%? 75%. Ah, it's crazy. Young girls will be this nasty, then publicly post about it on TikTok. Oh, here's another clip from Twitter.
And then we end up going back to his apartment. And at his apartment, he's like, okay, pull up your TikTok.
You went back to his apartment, huh?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
We know what that means.
And I'm like, I pull up my TikTok and I'm sitting next to him and like so mortifying. And it's me talking about my situationship thing. He was like, when's that from? I was like, Monday. It's literally Friday, Maya, like Friday.
I would
The mileage, mate. Imagine her talking about a situationship on Monday and it's Friday. I'd be like, stuff is still used. You didn't even get enough time to put it back on the rack.
20.
What is this? Goodness.
Big bag.
How old are you?
25.
Are you single?
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
I mean, like, I have a baby daddy.
Shocker.
But it's not serious with him?
Fuck no.
Bro, why wear that? It's not serious with him? Buck no? You gave him a baby. A baby. What are you talking about? It's not serious. This is what I don't get with a lot of these modern women, dude, is they think that getting married is more of a commitment than having another man's child. It's the opposite. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Having someone's child is a much larger responsibility than getting married to them.
So how'd the baby come before the title?
So like, he's my best friend. We've been friends, like, kicking it for 4 years.
Really? Be bucking your best friends? I don't think it works like that.
And now we have a baby.
But why not ask him to just be your man and make it official?
Where she got that Snorlax build.
Because I'm 25, I don't want to do that.
What are you waiting on?
Like, marriage is for the rest of your life. The average life
So is a child.
Stupid.
spans like 80 years. That's 40-some years.
But you have a child with this man.
And he does what he needs to do for him. So why push it?
But what about the boyfriend title?
I mean, I'm single. I do what I want.
Is that what you want, though?
We know what that means.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah. I've been supporting myself since I was 17. So.
Goodness, man. Whew. Goodness gracious. This is, wow. Now, this next one is satire, but it's the whole thing of, like, women lie to each other, where women would rather have comfortable lies versus men having uncomfortable truths. Like, this is satire, but it kind of paints a good point or a good picture here.
And then I slept with his dad.
Hey, check out CJ.
If you really love me, you would delete all the girls in your contact list.
That's crazy. Even my mom?
Especially your mom.
What? You know what? I am done with you. Goodbye.
So pathetic.
We should say something to her that'll ruin her life forever.
I know just the thing.
Hey, CJ.
We just wanted to tell you something. It looks like another man broke up with you. And we wanted you to know.
He didn't deserve you anyway.
He didn't? No, you're the best thing that's ever happened to him.
Yeah, you're right.
You deserve to be treated like a queen.
And nothing you did was wrong. Everything is his fault.
You really
That ain't true.
think so?
Yes, don't change anything about you.
You're literally perfect.
Wow, thanks guys. I was just about to self-reflect on all my failed relationships and take a long, hard look in the mirror. But instead, I'll just keep blaming all my dating problems on other people.
There you go. See, and this is why I always say women change their environment to fit their mindset, where men change their mindset to fit their environment. Women love being around these echo chambers of delusion. Yes, queen, know your worth. He wasn't good enough. He really missed out. And then before you know it, they're 55 years old and they got a man that got a whole bunch of cats.
Exactly.
So you see, lying to your girlfriends makes you look like a good person,
while also decreasing competition in the dating pool.
If you told your friend the truth, she might improve herself and find a more suitable mate than you.
So instead, just lie. It'll make her feel better and allow you to marry a better husband.
Telling your friends the truth. Not even once.
I love it. It's so good, bro. It's so true, though. Like, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Do you see women do this? They feed each other these lies and delusions. Delusions of grandeur. You're so great, queen. Know your worth. Don't settle. It's his fault. All the men are trash. That's why you can't find a good relationship. Dude, this is why I always say the common denominator in all your relationships is you. So if you have trash relationship after trash relationship, more than likely you're trash.
Stupid.
I'm just saying, you gotta reflect a little bit. If I was going out on the court to play basketball and I shot 100 buckets and I missed every single one of them, that's like me blaming the basketball when in reality, it's me. Women are out there blaming the basketball when they should be blaming themselves. Maybe I should change my shot. No, queen. Don't change your shot. Don't do any self-reflection. Don't try to make yourself better at all. You're perfect out the box. But I think this is the big problem with how parents teach their kids. Like, women aren't ever taught what men expect from them, but they grow up knowing what to expect from a man. So then they get in a relationship and they're like, well, I'm enough. It's just me. I'm enough. It's like, no, we want you fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids, quaint, uplifting, elegant, empathetic, natural, nurturing, know how to cook, know how to clean, know how to be organized, know how to exude femininity. And in a scenario that's maybe very masculine, very hostile, you need to come in and be that softness. That's what we want. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time? I had a great time, Father. Please, just another chicken, Jackie, please. He woke up from his nap real quick. All the way on your place. All the way on your place. Oh, you really listen, dude. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to go to LeviNichs.com. Get that new Ricky Sickle t-shirt. It's on hoodies as well. Shout out to my boy Ricky Sickle for that. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go book a one-on-one chat if you want fashion advice, life advice, looks maxing advice, whatever it may be. You can book a chat with me in the link in the description below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.